Hello, this is Autumn here, good friend of Edmund, and I'm here to let you know about straight ahead action and pose-to-pose animation. Straight ahead action technique flows from the beginning to the end. It starts with the first frame and is animated as it happens in chronological order all the way to the end frame. Since you're drawing everything as it happens, animation has a flow and is really fresh and spontaneous. The problem with this technique is that you can really lose consistency. Proportions and volume get thrown off with this method, and Edmund here can start to look like this guy. It's used for wild and crazy actions that need to be free to what happens next. The second method is pose-to-pose animation. With pose-to-pose, an animator sets up key frames throughout the scene. Afterwards, middle frames are filled in to connect the poses. The good thing about this method is that it keeps everything consistent, including proportions, volume, and timing. The bad thing is that everything's just stuck the way it is. There's no spontaneity in it. You can think of it this way. Pose to pose is like a train set on a track. You know where you're going, you know where your stops are, and you know pretty much when you're going to get there. However, there really isn't any adventure. If you want to stop somewhere and the train isn't stopping, that's too bad. Straight ahead action, on the other hand, is more like driving a car across the country. You have a million streets, a million directions to go, and you can go any speed that you want. You just decide the next step as you go along. Sometimes you're probably going to take too long to get to your destination. Pose to pose is the main method used professionally. When a studio needs to get a shot done, they need it to be consistent and they need it to be on time. They don't want their animators running around with no time limit, because they're going to lose money and they're never going to get anything done. Animating is a business. Pose-to-pose is the most efficient way to do things. Thank you for joining me on this podcast. Me and Edmund really enjoyed your presence, and I and Edmund hope that you will come again and see our vlog again. Thank you.